during that time when she's going through chemo, I found an organization called LiveLifeSHREDDED. And people think that it's all about, shredding the body, right? Like working out and fitness, but it's more than that. It is that, right? It's more than that. It's shredding the fat, the excess, the toxins in all aspects of your life. So, are you mentally cloudy up there? So, in your head. Well, that's toxins and excess you can shred, right? Other things at work that's happening that you just feel unorganized, right? What is it? You've got to shred that excess, that fat, those toxins, right? So it's like thinking about what are the things in your life that you need to streamline, to shred, to get rid of, to make your life more productive, more streamlined, and to get more things done, right? How are you going to make your mark? I think that's really, really important to give back. It's funny how the human soul, when you're giving back and you're doing something good, you're like, wow, this feels really awesome, right? 'Cause it's not about you. And before 29 and prior, that was all about me. Look, I'm on TV. Look, who cares about all that, right? My time that I felt the best and the most alive was when I was doing something and I saw the smile on someone else's face. That's when I felt the most alive. And maybe you're like, oh, I'm just so busy. Well, you know what? Then you need to shred something in that life of yours so you're not so busy, so you can do something for someone else. Right? So shred it. So that's one of the things I was going to talk about tonight. So think about something in your life that you want to shred. And each of those letters in that word actually means something. So S, select. Select something. Just think, it could be something easy. It could be something like, I wish I could just clean my house, because I feel like a clean house lets you do things outside of that house when your house is cluttered. So that's like a Zen thing. So it could be something as simple as that, right? And then the H stands for, how has it affected my life? Think about that. How is whatever it is that you're thinking about affecting you negatively, or slowing you down, or preventing you from succeeding and moving forward? Okay? And so when you start thinking about that, you're like, oh geez, it's kind of overwhelming. I didn't really want to think about it. I was kind of shoving it under the rug. Well, that's what the R is for. It's to relax and regroup. Okay, just relax and regroup. Because you selected it, you've figured out how it affected you, and now you're going to relax and be like, okay, I'm going to woosah about it, I'm going to regroup, and it's okay. Okay, so the E now, S-H-R-E, the 8. So there are 8 letters in shredded. You got to think of 8 things that you think that you can do, that you know you should be doing, but you just don't want to do it, to help shred this area that you want to streamline. Okay? And then you got the DD. So S-H-R-E-D-D is decide to dedicate. That's the hardest part. You can sit here all day long and be like, okay, my life really sucks. I really need to clean my room. I wanted to go, do all these other things. But to decide to dedicate and really mean it, because like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Or I'm going to do it in 3 days. No, you got to do it now. Decide to dedicate today that you're going to have an action item plan to do it. Right? And that's the E. Execute. Execute what you're going to decide to do out of those 8 things. It could be 2 of the 8. It could be 1 of the 8. I don't care what it is. Execute something on that 8 list that you made. Right? And then the last D is your deadline, so you can be done. What's your deadline? Okay, you know what? I'm going to take baby steps. I'm going to give myself 30 days. You know what? I can knock this out in a week, because it's an easier task to do. Knock it out in a week. And then be done with it. And then move on to the next thing you want to shred in your life. So I hope my story gave you a little inspiration that, all the things in your life that happens, everything happens for a reason. And I think, Kyle and Jake said it perfectly, right? Uncertainty, there's a lot of uncertainty in my life, but you have to just, pick it up and go for it. Because you know what? Staying stagnant is not helping anyone. It's definitely not helping yourself, right? Make sure you take care of yourselves. Being healthy is really important. And when I say healthy, people say, oh, live life shredded, yeah, we're gonna get super buff. No, it's really like, is your heart healthy? Are you eating right? Because if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anyone else? Especially being a mom. If I'm not healthy and I'm not doing the right things and I'm not doing things to prevent myself from getting the flu or washing my hands, whatever it is I need to do to be a very responsible mom, he will feel the effects of whatever I don't do. Right? Your friends and family will feel the effects, whatever you don't do for yourself. If you're down and out and they care about you, they're going to be down and out. Take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself first, right? Then on the airplane, I'm going to tell you, okay, now adults. You're on the train, agrees with me. You're on the plane, and then you know the little gas mask. They always tell you, put your mask on first before you assist others. Well, why? Because if you can't do your thing, how are you going to do it and help anyone else, right? And so when she said that, someone had told me that, I'm like, that is brilliant. That is right. But it's like, I would think, oh my gosh, I get that mask, put it on Maddox first. Well, if I'm suffocating and I can't get that on him first, that's not going to help anyone. So I hope today that I inspired you a little bit and gave you some tools to help you guys live life shredded. Thanks.